Welcome to this episode of The Green Economy, and we're going to look at everything about your garbage. I'm here in Marion County, Oregon, where quite literally nothing goes to waste. Garbage turned into raw power, electricity. Recyclables turned into brand new products. And then it gets better. Look at this. Oil, cooking oil. This becomes biodiesel. Powers vehicles. Paint. We've all got these in our backyard. Somewhere, what does it become? Fresh new paint.
I'm Beth Myers-Shanai. I'm a waste reduction coordinator here for Marion County Public Works and the Environmental Services Division. We're in the Willamette Valley in Oregon, which is in between the Cascade Range and the Coast Range.
Over the last 10 to 25 years, the population in this area of the country has exploded. Local officials were forced to look at how to best manage the waste without filling up landfill and marring the beautiful landscape of the Pacific Northwest. Their solution was groundbreaking.
We knew there's only so much space, we know what rate waste is being generated at, and unfortunately that rate was increasing. So we knew we were going to run out of space there unless we found a way to reduce the garbage significantly. And after looking into it, it was decided that siting a waste-to-energy facility here, which would reduce the volume of waste by 90%, as well as not needing the extensive permitting that you need for having it be a landfill with organic waste that's decomposing and creating methane and methane capture and all of that.
Burn garbage? This might solve one problem by getting rid of the garbage, but could introduce a whole new set of harmful environmental issues, right?
It operates way below all of its permitted levels for any type of emission because it has pretty high-tech scrubbers in the process that capture out a lot of those emissions. It's really reducing that methane production over ages and ages and ages that happen in the landfill, and methane is a much more potent greenhouse gas than CO2 is, which is one thing that the facility would emit.
Through their business partner Covanta, Marion County sells the electricity generated at the plant back to the power company. These revenues cover the budget of the Public Works and Waste Reduction Department and also funds private businesses and local governments to perform research and development for new methods of waste reduction. Marion County has been a leader in curbside recycling for items never considered recyclable.
We've got cooking oil, antifreeze can be collected, motor oil can be collected, batteries can be collected. It's all because those are marketable items. Anytime there's a good market and we can connect in and we get the haulers to get on board, we try to implement those things as soon as possible.
Marion County was an early adopter of a whole new concept in managing garbage. Counties have their watersheds, but can garbage have its own boundary?
Yeah, we've got waste sheds when you're looking at what's happening with waste in a state. Instead of drawing boundaries around where water is running off the surface to a stream, we're drawing boundaries about where waste is collected and where it's moving to a central location.
Much of the success in recycling is because of private partnerships with businesses who have found a market for these products. This also generates new jobs.
When we know that it's getting diverted from our waste stream and being used to contribute to our economy, especially if it's a local economy like our biodiesel plant is right here from your waste vegetable oil, those are really great partnerships. It's just a win-win situation.
With most waste being burned or recycled, there is one last frontier Marion County needs to address to create zero waste.
If we can find an end market for the ash that we're creating from the waste-to-energy facility, then we could just about completely close that loop and not have to operate any kind of a landfill or monofill like we are now, which would be pretty exciting.
When all is said and done, Beth at Marion County takes an unusual perspective on the future of her job as a government worker.
My goal as a waste reduction coordinator is to kind of work my way right out of a job. I get paid through those electricity revenues, and if we're not generating electricity anymore because we've diverted everything before we even get to that point, then I go find a job someplace else.